Today News New York. My name is Krista Chris and you're welcome to a weekly news roundup. Below are the news that made talking points for us in the week that just ended. On Monday, we reported that the Oba of Benin, Omonoba Nedo Uku Apolopolo Eware II, came out to declare that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was ordained by God to be president of Nigeria, even as he appealed to all Nigerians to support his administration and to live in peace. On the same day, we reported that the White House began moves to lift nearly all restrictions on Israel's access to weapons from a crucial U.S. stockpile, enabling a smoother weapon pipelines to Israel, which had paused weeks of its devastating bombing of the Gaza Strip. Still on Monday, we reported that the Northern Senators Forum appealed to the leader of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, and the Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to consider restoring electricity supply to Niger Republic. The senators also called out the junta in Niger to release a transition plan not exceeding 2 years. On Tuesday, we informed you that Mr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, who is the Minister of Interior in Nigeria, declared that the automation of passport application is 99% done. This, according to the minister, would mean that applicants would only go to the immigration passport offices to get their biometrics and nothing more. On the same day, we reported that the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, wrote a letter to the National Assembly to seek its approval for the federal government to borrow $8,699,168,559.100 Still on Tuesday, we brought you the report that the president of the African Development Bank, AFDB, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, came out to declare that Africa will not end respect globally until poverty at scale is brought to an end. Adesina said that for way too long, Africa has allowed poverty to linger pervasively in the midst of plenty. On Wednesday, we reported that President Bola Tinubu came out to assure Nigerians that the time for the country's recovery from economic challenges has finally come, projecting that the 2024 budget would set Nigeria on a transformative path towards economic growth and development. President Bola Tinubu offered this assurance while presenting the 2024 appropriation bill before a joint session at the National Assembly in Abuja. On the same day, we brought you the report that Henry Kissinger, the former Secretary of State, who held a central and decisive role in shaping American foreign policy throughout the Cold War, passed on at age 100. Still on Wednesday, we reported that Afrobeat sensation Daniel Ikubo, popularly known as Rema, surprised his fans when he announced a cancellation of all engagements that he had earlier slated for December to focus on his health. Rema pointed out that during his years of touring, he had ignored his health, adding that it was time for him to recuperate. On Thursday, we informed you that in a fresh twist of events, Super Eagles coach Jose Posiro told the technical committee of the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, not to teach him his job, but rather pay him and his team his outstanding allowances. Also reported on the same day that in Burkina Faso's hard-hit northern region, Al-Qaeda-linked rebels claimed the lives of no fewer than 40 civilians as they tried to establish control over a besieged town. On Friday, we brought you the report that Senator Ali Ndume, who is the senator representing Borno South in the National Assembly, came out to claim that the former President Muhammadu Buhari was never in charge of his government during his 8 years in Aso Rock. He said that the ex-president played a lesser supervisory role, unlike President Bola Tinubu. On the same day, we informed you that the Supreme Court of Nigeria finally ruled that both the old and the redesigned Naira note will remain valid legal tenders in the country beyond the 31st of December that was earlier stated by the Apex Bank. Finally, on Saturday, we reported that the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, came out to declare that it has become mandatory for all Tier 1 bank accounts and wallets for individuals to have either the bank verification number BVN or the national identity number NIN, or both. Owing to this, the central bank warned that effective March 1st, 2024, all funded accounts or wallets without the BVN or NIN shall be placed on post-no debit or credit and no further transactions permitted. We also reported on the same day that the Coast Guard reported that a U.S. Osprey military aircraft carrying 8 crew members crashed off a Japanese island on Wednesday, marking the most recent incident involving these tilt-rotor military aircrafts. And lastly, we informed you that the U.S. Federal Appeal Court ruled that the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, can be sued over the 6th January 2021 attack on the Capitol that saw his supporters attempt to thwart certification of his election laws to Joe Biden. With this, we come to the end of our weekly news roundup. Thank you for watching.